some associates gather on the stand. The trial's a circus, but I've got a plan. Not a grifter, still worse than Dan. Hopscotch squares, don't trip, don't fall. BK in a felony, I've heard it all. Shake it, magic 8-ball. Tell me the truth, will justice call? Me be the diva, she's fun in the show. With Capone and Meg, yeah, everybody knows. Rap or fact, well, nobody knows. What the corn echoes as the chaos grows. My credibility left in a vehicle. Hopscotch squares, don't trip, don't fall. BK in a felony, I've heard it all. Shake it, magic 8-ball. Tell me the truth, will justice call? What the corn echoes as the chaos grows. My credibility left in a vehicle.
We made it. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. We are almost through another week. So congratulations and high five. Welcome to...
High five.
High five.
High five.
Welcome, Squid Raiders.
Hello, Squid.
Now, Sir Frank, it makes sense what you said. When we saw incoming, we're like, what?
Yeah, I was like, there's no one here.
There's no one here. Incoming what? So,
Wow, Snipe. Wow. I see.
welcome, Squid Raiders. Hey.
Pernella. What the heck?
That's hilarious. I love it. Hey, people.
Son of a damn.
I almost just said I will not be talking about any beavers tonight, but that obviously is not true. I already have. So, I don't know if you're still here because you're probably working, but hello anyways. Bad Dazzer. What's up? Yes, Sir Frank. That was hilarious. Hello, Snipe and Gabby. And all the rest of the Squid Raiders. I appreciate it. Welcome. We are... Whoops, I forgot to take Snipes. What am I doing? Good grief. All right, so we are watching a trial from 2010. We finished up our trial last week from 2006 from Alaska, and we moved to Florida. If you watched any of the trial from the Rochelle Waterman trial from Alaska, it ended in a hung jury, and I really thought everyone in chat was going to unalive me. So I have no idea how this one ends, but we're just getting started on it. We listened to opening statements yesterday. It is about a woman. Her name is Stacey. I don't know how to say her last name. It's either Kananen something or Cannon.
Oh,
I have
Knuckle or something.
Knuckle. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But she was she's on trial for the unaliving of her mother, who was found mummified buried in her rock garden in 2003. And her brother has already pleaded guilty to the crime and was sentenced to 30 years, which I thought unaliving in Florida was life, but maybe it's changed since 2010. He will testify in this trial. We've not heard from him yet. We just heard opening statements yesterday. Well, we kind of heard them because the prosecutor refused to stay by the microphones. We really don't have any idea what she said, but we did hear the defense lay out their case. And it mostly is going to be around the brother. What the jury is not going to know is that 15 years earlier, in 1988, these guys' father was found unalived on the property underneath the garage. But the jury's not going to hear that story. So I don't know anything about that story. I've been very careful to not look a lot of stuff up about this trial because this is one that where the verdict is. It doesn't actually tell me what it is, so I don't know, and I don't wanna know. I wanna find out when we get done with the trial. Um, Brandon, thank you for the super chat. Sometimes you eat the beaver, and, well, sometimes it eats you. So, there's that.
Your face. So.
And Ash is eating dinner as she listens. Sorry, Ash.
She probably put her fork down and was like, son of a.
I won't ask what you're having. No,
It's probably moose.
it's like mother like son. I don't know, because if you listen to the defense, because that's all we could hear, they're blaming it all on the defendant's brother of the unaliving of the mom so that they could get, they continued to, I think, get her social security, and then her life insurance was like $250,000, which is a lot of money, but that is not enough money for me to spend the rest of my life in prison. I will just say that there is no amount.
What's up with people unaliving people and collecting their social security?
I don't.
Like, you're bound to get caught by doing that. Like,
Like, it's not gonna work. Oh no. No, no, no.
Stacey was also the town bicycle.
Stacey looks like a nun.
Wow. Stacey's mom
It does not.
does not have it going on.
She does not have it going on. What's up, living life? But nope, I don't think she was a town bicycle. Not this time. A trike, maybe?
A unicycle?
There's also some really weird names in this trial so far that have just been hilarious. We don't
Dick
know how
Cannon.
we don't know how the judge actually says his last name, but it's spelled Lubet. So
But you say it, Lubit.
that's how we say it.
Yeah.
It may be Lube. It may
No,
be.
it's Lubit.
But it's Lubit. He also, as Ash said, he looks like Colonel Sanders after he ate way too much KFC.
It
And
totally
as
does.
Gabby says, he has a very bad, what you call it? His
Hold on, let me try and say it correctly. It's going to really hurt my jaw to say it this way. Ready? Barber? Because he does the line up on the chin strap, but it just looks like a chalk line.
Okay. It's bad. So
It's terrible. It's terrible.
and then we had it sounded like the defense introduced herself, introduced the defendant, and then introduced her assistant. And when she introduced her assistant, it sounded like she said, "And here's Tony Baloney." Tony Baloney.
That's exactly what she said. I'm going to go back and see if it says it again. I'm going to do it.
And there is going to be Detective Hussey. And oh, I was like, what was that?
That was a car. Sorry.
God, it sounded like he was getting electrocuted.
Oh, it's about that time of night when they all drive by my house.
Let's see. We had her brother's name is Richard, so we came up with Dick. And because we can't say his last name, it's Cannon. Who else did we have? Was that everyone?
Tony
Of the weird
Baloney,
named people?
Lubit, Dick Cannon, Detective Hussey.
That's so far.
Yeah.
So, although Detective Hussey should have been in the last trial, that would have been more fitting. But
that would have been hilarious.
we're stuck with Detective Hussey here. So, Sir Frank, you're always coming in with like the facts.
Yeah.
We're like, it's Lubit. He's like, it's Lubet.
Yeah.
What's up, Christine? I hope you are doing well this fine Thursday. Hello, Ronnie. Senorita Bonita. If I was being snarky tonight, I would have told Gabby to turn off her toy.
Good one.
So that's where we are. We are going to hear from Cheryl Bracken. I think, which I can't remember if she is a sister-in-law or if she is the sister. She's related somehow to this family. So we'll just start this and get going. Oh, and it's going to be just, you're going to hate the prosecutor even more because I was trying to see how the sound was. And she told this lady that she was going to need to speak up. And I was like, that's rich, considering you couldn't. If she. Ooh, Sir Frank coming in hot.
You think it was loud that you guys could hear it? You should hear it where I am in my house. It
Oh,
sounds
you're not
like
even outside. Oh my gosh.
no, that's in my living room.
I thought you were in your garage.
No, that is in my house. It sounds like Indy 500
Under
over here
500.
in front of my house all day, every day.
What's up, Heidel? Be careful walking those dogs. Don't want you to choke on anything. And because none of us are there to Heimlich you. I'm sure it rattled you. That's to you, Gabby.
He wishes it rattled him, okay?
Okay. All right, here we go with Cheryl Bracken. This will be part one of her testimony. She has two parts, but we will only be.
I'm sure she does.
Good plan. Good plan. She's not going to go for a walk.
Cheryl Bracken.
Ms. Bracken, I'm going to need you to speak up a little bit to make sure all the ladies and gentlemen of the jury can hear you.
Yeah, we would have liked to hear
Are you
you.
married?
I am.
Who are you married to?
Chris Bracken.
How long have you been married?
22 years.
At this point, are you two separated?
We are.
Do you have any children?
Yes, we do.
And what are their names and ages?
Christopher is 18, Caitlin is 13, and Kaylee is 9.
Who were your parents?
Marilyn Kananen and Richard Kananen.
I want to talk a little bit about your childhood. How would you describe it?
It was tumultuous and abusive.
Were you physically abused as a child?
Yes, I was.
Can you describe some incidents to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Of myself personally,
Of you personally?
I remember being in 5th grade living in Minnesota. I had lost a razor blade. My father became very upset that I lost the razor blade and I couldn't find it. So my punishment was that he took a metal broom and beat me up and down one side of my body.
Were those bruises apparent?
Yes,
Did your mother see them?
yes,
Did your mother take you to the police?
no,
Anything like Department of Children and Families, any social service agencies come in your home?
no.
How is your mother's reaction to this?
When I decided that I was going to show her, that was the day I decided that my mom needed to know what was going on. So I decided to put on a short sleeve shirt, it might have been a tank top and shorts, and I went downstairs and she said, "What happened to you?" And I looked at my father and I said, "Why don't you ask him?" And he said, "I don't know what happened to you." And she told me not to tell lies.
After that day, would you go tell your mother things that happened?
No,
Were there times when you would still have bruises about you?
yes,
The physical abuse, was that with your father, with your mother, or both?
with my father.
When did it start with you?
My earliest memory of being afraid was when I was 4 years old. I don't recall the specific incident. I know that I had blisters on my hand, but I don't know why.
Along with being physically abused, Ms. Bracken, were you sexually abused in your home?
I don't recall that. I can recall up to a certain point and several incidents, but I don't remember past that.
Can you explain to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury what you recall up to?
Once when we lived in Minnesota, so I was in 5th, 6th, or 7th grade, my father would routinely lock my mother outside of the house so that he would make me go to his room. I remember going to the room. I don't remember past that. When we lived here in Florida, which was, I moved here when I was in 9th grade and I graduated here. I would go out at night and come home and find him hiding in my room.
How long did things like that continue?
My whole life until I left the house.
How old were you when you moved out of the house?
I think I must have been 19.
And what led to you moving out of the house?
My father kicked me in the head and the stomach and said, "By the way, happy birthday." And I told my sister, "That's it, I'm not coming back."
Did you have any siblings?
My sister Stacey and my brother Richard.
Do you see Stacey in the courtroom here today?
I do.
Could you point out and describe what she's wearing, please?
She's wearing a black suit and a white shirt and glasses, blonde hair,
And where is she in the courtroom?
sitting right next to Diana Tennis, and I believe the lady's name is Tony Maloney.
Your Honor, at this time, may the record reflect the witnesses identify the defendant.
Yeah, the record will so reflect.
What is Stacey's age in comparison to yours?
She's 2 years younger.
And what about, do you have a brother?
My brother Richard,
And how much older is Richard than you?
8 years.
Did you ever see your brother, Richard, abused in your house growing up?
All the time.
And can you describe to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury the type of things that would happen?
Aside from what Ms. Wilkinson mentioned, where my father choked my brother for not passing the salt when we lived in Minnesota and rendered him unconscious, he would routinely put my brother behind a closet door and shoot through it to see if he could hit him or not. He would take my brother out all hours, day and night, and tell us that was the last time we were going to see him alive. He used to put chains on him and make him work in the field for many hours at a time, and make him stay outside, and wouldn't let him eat, wouldn't let him drink.
Now, your brother was 8 years older than you. How long, what is your memory? How old were you when you first remember seeing your brother abused?
We were living in Maine. I lived in Maine from kindergarten to 4th grade, so probably 8 or 9, maybe a little bit younger than that.
When did your brother move out of the house?
He went to college in Wisconsin, and that was when we lived in Minnesota. So I was in 5th grade, I believe.
How long did the abuse of your brother, the physical abuse, go on?
As far as I know, the entire time he lived in the house.
How was the relationship between your mother and your father?
He abused my mother on a regular basis.
When you say he abused her, what are you talking about?
He physically abused her, he verbally abused her, and he had his mistress live in our house at the same time that my mother was living in the house. So I guess you would call that sexual abuse.
Would you ever witness the abuse between your mother and your father?
Yes.
What about your sister Stacey?
Did she witness it?
Yes.
I would say quite possibly she did.
You've mentioned Maine, Minnesota. How many different states did you live in growing up?
I recall living in California, Maine, Minnesota, Arkansas, and Florida. I've been told we lived in Oklahoma. I don't recall that.
Where all did you go to school? What states?
I went to school in Maine, Minnesota, Arkansas, and Florida.
Would there come times when your family would move all of a sudden?
Yes.
Can you describe how that would occur?
Well, one incident in particular, I was in 8th grade living in Viola, Arkansas. I think we lived there maybe 6 months, and I was in my history class, and the principal of the school came and asked me to step out of class, and I did, and he said, "You need to go home, you're moving." And we left.
Can you describe your father
Physically,
physically?
I think he was about 6'4", about 350 pounds. He had very dark blonde hair, blue eyes, very large man.
Did he have a drinking problem?
Yes, he did.
Was the abuse just when he was drinking?
The abuse got worse when he was drinking.
Now, the move from Arkansas, did y'all come in one car or two when you moved?
2, I believe.
Would your father have been driving one and your mother the other?
My father was driving the one. I don't know if my brother or my mother were driving the other. I don't remember. I was with my father.
Did something happen? You ended up with your father?
Yes, we had planned to leave. My brother and my mother had a map of the state of Florida on the kitchen table and had pointed to Kissimmee. That's where we were going to leave. And we had it planned. And as we were getting ready to leave, my father came home and took me by gunpoint and put me in the U-Haul because he knew my mother wouldn't leave without me.
While you were growing up, did your mother ever try to leave your father?
Yes, I think more than I'm aware of at that time and one other time than I know of.
Did you go to college?
Did I go to college? Yes, I did.
And what did you study?
Nursing.
Where'd you go to school?
I started at University of Central Florida. I got my original associate's degree in nursing at Valencia, and I got a bachelor's at Southern College, Florida Hospital.
When did you first meet your husband, Chris Bracken?
It was late 1986.
And at one point, did you begin to live together?
In August of 1987.
During the time that you were with your husband, Chris, when you first met him and started living together, were you allowed to go back home?
No,
Whose rule was it you couldn't go back home?
my father's.
And what was that?
What was the rule? It was pretty much a general rule that once you left the house, you had no contact with anyone in the house unless he approved it.
At times, would he allow you to come back to visit?
I don't know that I ever asked to go back to visit.
Did you and Chris begin to plan your wedding?
Yes,
Was anyone else in your family going to be involved in the wedding?
Yes, my sister was my maid of honor. My brother was a groomsman, and my mother, of course, was a mother of the bride.
Was there a decision made that your father would not know about the wedding?
Yes,
How would you be able to plan your wedding with your sister and your mother if you weren't allowed to have contact with them?
I would meet my mom where she worked for lunch, and occasionally my sister was able to meet with us. I think that was pretty much the only time that I would see them. Everything was timed.
Now, at this point, back in 1988, when you're planning your wedding, who all was living at home?
At my mother's home was my mother, my father, and my sister.
Why would you not invite your own father to your wedding?
He would have killed me.
Why did you believe that?
He always told me that.
Had you seen enough things happen in your childhood that you believe that?
Absolutely.
Ever any fires in your homes growing up?
Yes.
And where did those happen?
The first one that I remember was when we lived in Maine. So I was late 60s, early 70s, I guess.
How'd you get out of the house?
My brother climbed up a ladder onto the roof and broke the window that my sister and the bedroom where my sister and I slept and took us down.
Where were your parents?
When he brought us down, my mother was in the car crying, and my father was out with the firemen out in the yard somewhere by the house.
Any other fires in homes growing up?
After we moved from Minnesota, probably 2 weeks after we moved, might not have been that long, our house was burned to the ground.
Does your brother have any type of hearing loss?
Yes,
And do you know what led to that hearing loss?
my understanding is he began with a hearing loss as an infant on an airplane and the air pressure. And as he was around gunfire a lot, his hearing continued to get worse.
Is that gunfire contributable to your father?
Yes.
How long were you married before you and Chris had your children?
We got married in 1988. We had Christopher in 1991.
Around the time of your wedding, did your father disappear?
Yes, right before my wedding.
Were there people that came to your wedding that weren't going to come before? Did your mother's relatives come to your wedding?
Yes, but I think they were always going to come.
Now, your grandfather, your mother's father, who was he?
Lawrence Regan.
How did he get along with your dad?
I don't think they got along.
Did there come a time when your grandfather moved down here to live with your mother?
Yes, in 1989, 1990.
And your mother's mother, your grandmother, what about her?
She died in 1990. He brought her down by air ambulance so I could take care of her.
Your grandfather, did he live with your mother?
Yes,
Your grandmother, was she with your mom or somewhere else?
we had her in a skilled nursing facility.
After your wedding, did you have a lot of contact with your mother and your sister?
After my wedding, yes,
Your father not at home?
correct.
Life a little different then.
Very different.
As you had your children, how was your mother as a grandmother?
Objection, relevance.
I used to say that she was the mom that she never got the chance to be. She was great with my kids.
Did your mom work?
Yes.
Where did she work?
The last job she had was at Delta Connection Academy.
How long did she work there?
I don't honestly know, quite a number of years.
Where did she live? The very end.
7611 Alachua Street,
And what part of town is that in?
East Orange County.
How long had she lived there?
We moved to that house when I was in 9th grade. So I think that's 1979, somewhere in there.
Had your father lived in that house
Yes,
up until about 88?
correct.
Had your brother Richard ever lived there?
No, he did not.
After Richard moved out of the house, how much contact would he have with the family?
It was sporadic. Sometimes he would be around for a while, maybe a week, maybe months, and then he'd be gone again. So from my point, I didn't see him very often.
Did your brother get married?
Yes, he did.
Did you meet his wife?
Yes, at some point I did.
Would he have, and his wife's name?
Mary,
Would he have Mary around much?
not around when I was around, no.
Where were you living back in 2003?
I was in Pepper Tree, east side of Fort Angel.
About how far from your mother's home?
Maybe 2 miles.
Did your brother or sister ever have any children?
No,
Over the years, when you would have family celebrations, where would they be at?
most of them were at my house.
In fact, would you have a regular weekly gathering?
Yes,
And what was that called?
game night.
And what was game night?
Usually I think we let my kids pick what game they wanted to play. And a lot of times my brother and sister would bring the food. And that's what we did.
Would your mom be there?
Yes,
How much contact did your mother have with her grandchildren?
a lot. She saw them very frequently.
Now, her house, would she travel?
Yes,
And in fact, through her work, did she have sort of special travel perks?
yes, she had special flying, they could fly for, I don't even know, but
The house on Alachua, how many bedrooms is it?
3 bedrooms.
Would you know where your mom kept her clothes?
Yes.
And where would she keep them?
Well, she had different sets of clothes. Her work clothes were in her bedroom closet. Her leisure and travel clothes were in the back bedroom closet, which used to be my room.
At this point in 2003, is there anyone living with your mother besides herself?
No,
Did there come a time when your grandfather passed away?
November 2002.
Would you ever borrow any of your mother's clothes?
All the time.
So would you know which closet she had?
Yes.
Ever gone on any trips with your mom?
Not out of state trips that I can recall.
Would you know how she would pack?
Not for long trips. She packed very lightly.
All right. Hey, Shani and Deidre and Frank, in case you didn't see me wave at you earlier, this is not Bonnie Bumfickle, but she is kind of bummed out. This is the defendant's sister. Deidre, and like I said, unless you want to hear about the horrible abuse that she suffered at the hands of their dad, you haven't missed anything. Their dad didn't sound like a very nice person at all. She went through some stuff as a child. I wasn't expecting this trial to take such a dark turn so fast. So they're going to keep referring to their dad as disappearing. Their dad disappeared in 1988. I believe he was found underneath the garage on, obviously not the defendant's property, like I said earlier, but on his property. And the defendant and her brother, who we will hear from later, they were implicated in his death, but the jury will not hear that part of it. So apparently they've just decided they can say he disappeared. So, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, but so I don't, like I said, the defense is they're blaming her brother for everything. He's not insane, because remember the defense attorney got in trouble last night for saying that during her opening statement. But I think he was in an asylum, I thought she said, but he's not insane. He's just incompetent. Apparently, he's going to testify. So I have no idea. I was not expecting her to be just like, oh my gosh, I feel horrible for her. It's just depressing. I'm glad she survived it. Hopefully she didn't have the sexual abuse going on, because that makes everything else that even happened to her worse. And maybe she just can't remember. She just doesn't know. And it doesn't matter for this trial anyway. There's no reason for her to even have to talk about it. But yeah, so that's all you've missed, Shenny, Deidre, whoever, and anybody else that's coming in late. It's not, yeah, Well, I'm sorry you had a bad day, Shenny. I hope your night gets better. You bet they played Clue a lot on game night. Oh, Lord. John. And Brandon, thank you for the super chats. Sorry I haven't paused to read them. It's been kind of hard to find a place to stop here. So, but I did at least put them up on the screen, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Were you familiar with the lanyard that she had?
Yes,
And what was that?
it was plastic holder that she would put around her neck and carry her license and her credit cards.
Would she use that when she traveled?
Yes,
Now, during September of 2003, were you working then?
yes,
And where were you working?
Florida hospital.
What type of hours would you work?
I was working 8 to 5.
And then 3, when you came home, had you received a phone call?
Yes, I had.
And who called you?
Judy Lentz from Delta.
Had you ever met her before?
I believe I had.
When you got that message, what did you do?
I called her back. Actually, I think I had to call 411 to get her number because she'd already left work. And then I called her.
Were you able to get a hold of her?
Yes, I was.
When you talked to Miss Lentz, what did you do?
After I got off the phone with her, Chris and I went to my mom's house to see what was going on.
When you say Chris and I, which Chris?
Chris is my husband.
When you got over to the house, what'd you see?
Well, I didn't see her car, and the door was locked. She didn't answer the doorbell, and I tried my key.
What type of car did she drive?
2000 Toyota Corolla.
Would she have certain things in it?
The back window was, she had a bunch of stuffed animals and Beanie Baby kind of things. And then she had 2, there were American flags on either door.
Did you have a key to your mom's house?
I always had to have, yes.
And for what reason did you have a key to your mother's home?
She just always gave me one after my father had left.
Would there be times that you, if you were going to meet her at the house, you would use that key and go in while you waited for her?
Yes.
Were there times that your mother would routinely change the locks to your
Yes.
house?
Yes.
Why would she change the locks?
When her sister would come to town.
And her sister being who?
Jerry Jackson.
Miss Jackson would come to town. Would she visit?
Yes.
Would she stay at your mom's house?
I don't know. I don't think she ever stayed there, but I'm not sure.
Thank you, Brandon, for gifting the 10 memberships. I already looked that up. That's bad. That is bad. Let's see. Sir Frank Otter, Christine Fortunato, Becky Boo, Haley Mouse, Pernilla, Valhalla Awaits, Malin, Shannon Loves, I assume that's Connecticut, Lynn Dalton, and Antonell. Sorry, some of these are like, I know I have glasses on, but they don't always work very good. So yeah, you said, look, free stuff not involving turntables. Thank you very much, Brandon. I do appreciate it. And I already looked that up. That was disturbing. Hello, Sheena. How are you? And hello, Mr. Brandon. How are you, sir? I will see you tomorrow.
After your Aunt Jerry would leave, what would your mom do?
She would change the locks.
When she would change those locks, would you get a new key?
Yes.
Out of the children, who would end up having the most contact with your mother? Out of her children.
I had a lot of contact with my mom. I don't know if my sister or I had more or less. I don't really know. My sister lived very close to her.
Where did your sister live in September of 2003?
She lived down Okaloosa Avenue.
And how far is Okaloosa from Alachua?
They're perpendicular.
Same neighborhood,
Yes.
short distance?
I think it's about 9 houses away, something like that.
Who did Stacey live with in this house?
Susan Cowan and my brother Richard.
Now, Susan Cowan, how long was Susan Cowan in Stacey's life?
I know Susan wasn't at my wedding. I don't remember her being there when Christopher was born. I do remember her coming to the hospital when I had my daughter. That would have been 1996. So I'm not 100% sure.
During the time of your wedding, though, Susan was not in Stacey's life yet.
Not that I knew of.
What type of relationship did Susan have with Stacey?
They were lovers.
When did they move into the house on Okaloosa?
I think it was after my grandfather had died, which was November of 2002. It was before my mom. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know the month.
Some point after your grandfather died, prior to your mother going missing.
Yes.
Now, Ms. Bracken, you go over there to try to use your key and you can't get in. What's your reaction to that?
It's not normal. It wasn't right.
What did you do then?
Initially, I had to go to my son's open house at his middle school. I went and did that, came back to my mom's house afterwards. I called my sister and my brother and I said, when's the last time you saw her? Because something's wrong.
Did you talk to your brother or your sister?
When I first called, I believe my sister answered the phone.
What did your sister Stacey say about the last contact she had with your mom?
I think she said, I saw her on Tuesday, and Ricky saw her on Sunday. And I said, something's wrong. I can't get into her house. She didn't go to work today. And then she said, you need to talk to Ricky, and he picked up the extension.
Hey, Squid. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the redirect. I appreciate it. It's good to see you always. Brandon, are you making my Brandon do bad things now too? I'm not looking that up, Brandon. Your wife is from West Virginia. Don't say bad things. Relax. It's not like MG Law is forcing everyone to look up Oklahoma teapot again. I'm not. No. That turntable thing was disturbing. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Oh no. I'm glad you have pants on today. we we were completely derailed last night because I was trying to read an appeal and an appellate decision, or a motion and an appeal and an appellate decision, and the case that they were using in reference to was beavers, and you can only imagine what happened with the chat here.
I can't get away from them. I can't.
I should know what a West Virginia hand pup. I don't want to know, Brandon.
It was full of beavers, that's for sure.
There was a lot of beavers.
Pernella started this stream off with a beaver.
Yes, she did. Yes, pants are prison. I have pants on, by the way, though. I'm in prison. But the pants are prison. It was very full of beavers. Tonight, there's just sadness here. There's just sadness. There you go. Another beaver.
Son of a bee.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, this is depressing as all get out. Like, good grief. Oh, Bri, that was last night. I was just recapping. This woman.
Just in time for beaver talk.
This woman, I just want her like smile. Dang. It was all beaver till Dick Cameron entered the conversation.
That's very true.
I was sad to hear Tony's last name was Maloney and not Baloney.
No, it's not. It's baloney. I heard baloney.
I was like, no.
It's
no.
Tony Maloney baloney.
I'm like, come on. Give us something in this trial, because now we just have sadness. I'm going to go for that swim if this woman doesn't start talking about beavers or something entertaining. I know. I'm sorry.
Well, you can go for a swim anytime.
Just not that swim. It's not as bad as the county in Virginia called Goochland.
Wow. I'm going to look that up right now.
Oh, she'll still be baloney. I was just sad that it wasn't baloney. More for us, not for her, because, I mean,
you didn't even need to say that. We could have just continued to say baloney.
Oh, we will, but would you want to grow around with your name being Tony Baloney?
No, but, I mean, if that's your name, what are you going to do?
I would change it.
I mean, how much does that cost?
I don't know, but I would save my pennies, which, by the way, are going away. So that's weird.
I heard that. They printed the last two today.
That's weird. That's a very I don't know. It'll get us completely derailed, but what are they going to do with the prices of everything?
They
Because
said that they're gonna like eventually round everything to the nearest 5 cents.
that's what I figured. But then you've got taxes to take in,
Hmm.
taxes to take into consideration. Our CVS said it has a sign up about there's a national penny shortage. I'm like, there is? And then I found out because they aren't making them anymore. Um, Jeffrey Montgomery, go for it because it cannot. This stream needs a pick me up. My gosh, this woman's testimony is horrible. It's
I don't know.
horrible.
Can you top Goochland? That's that's a pretty high one to top there. Let's see if you can do it though.
Only for you, Gabby, because you just have this thing for beavers. But there's a town in Nebraska called Beaver Crossing.
Of course there is.
So, you know,
In what state? What'd you say?
in Nebraska.
Oh, that sounds about right though.
Yeah, my friend and I were driving to Colorado. My sister lived out there, and we
Mhm.
were driving from here to Colorado for spring break because why would we go anywhere warm? And we had been driving all day. We were really tired. She was driving. I was about half asleep, and she said, "Do we have to stop?" And I'm like, "For what?" And she goes, "The beavers." I'm like, "What beavers? What are you talking about? We're on the interstate. Like, what are you talking about?"
They have a
And
beaver crossing sign on the interstate.
she was like, "The sign says Beaver Crossing in 2 miles." I was like, "What?"
I feel like that happened to me before where it was just you know how they have like, deer crossing or they have like a turtle sign like, oh, beware of the turtles, they might cross or whatever,
Yeah,
geese crossing. But it was like
that's
some weird animal that like you don't really see crossing, and they put up a sign. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, random like beavers just crossing the road like that, just
yeah,
marching in a row. So
that's
weird.
what she thought it was. Like, she goes, like the deer, like it says Deer Crossing. I'm like, "No."
I know, I know what you're talking about, but that doesn't make any sense.
Like, just drive. Just
John Gary,
go.
I break for beaver.
I am a retired elementary school teacher, and we had a Mrs. Butts. When my kids were in elementary school, there was a teacher there. Her last name was spelled Butz, which we all said was Butts as well, but no, she's like, "It's Boots." I'm like, "Sure it is."
Well, funny that you should say that because my new roommate, his last name is Butts. And I always say, hello, Mr. Butts.
Hello. Yeah, but I'm like, yeah, I'd say my last name was Boots too.
We have a side town called Cockermouth.
Oh my gosh.
Well then.
Snipe lives right next to Beaver
Oh,
Creek.
you know what? Robin just came at the perfect time.
Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. I was behind. I break for
Uh,
beavers. Bitchfield, Lower Bitchfield, Cockermouth. Shall I continue? Yes, please.
yes, please.
We have a seaside town called Cockermouth. There's a town here called Gumlog. My mind goes to weird places every time I see it, like toothless beavers. Toadsuck, Arkansas. Ew. Mingling? Mingling? Mingling?
Mangeline?
Mingling?
Mingeline? Minglang? I don't know. Is his first name Seymour Butts?
All I could see when we were reading that is like, Ling Ling, you forgot your bling bling. Off the hot chick. That's
Oh god.
Fanny Hands Lane, Don't forget, Fanny has a different meaning in the UK.
Yeah, what does that mean in the UK? Does it mean butt?
Apparently not. Fingering hoe.
Fingering hoe. That's interesting. Is that off of hold on, is that off of Cockermouth?
I know, Frank. My apologies that we have corrupted you once again.
He's just playing. He
I know.
loves it.
I know he does. There's a Beaver Creek
Fanny
in
is
Alaska.
Fanny is the front butt. Oh, okay.
Huh. Hey, Haley.
Sometimes we call it the hot pocket. I mean, we have a whole list. I mean, we've done this before in chat.
No, in the UK, Fanny is the front. It's the female front lower hole.
You know, it's funny them typing it, but it's also funny the way you read it. Female front lower hole.
And there's also the Alaskan pipeline. Please don't ever forget that.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to say what he made me look up tonight.
Whoops.
I'm not reading that again, Haley. It's slang for the otter's pocket. Minge? I don't know if we're saying that right.
Minge.
Minge is slang for the otter's pocket.
It's a vagina, okay?
Oh, got it.
You don't want to confuse AJ here. We're talking about way too many holes.
Oh, there's so many holes and pipelines and turntables. And
there's
West
at least
Virginia,
one dick cannon.
And there's West Virginia hand puppets. And I just like
a foof. What's a foof?
A foof. Foof. My Google app is getting overheated. It's all the same hole. Nope. It sure isn't.
No. Oh, man.
Right, Gabby?
Yep.
A twinkle cave. You can call it a foof if you don't want the real name. Got it.
Twinkle Cave is kind of adorable, though.
That is kind of cute. Like a cute little name for it. It's like got stars and lights around it.
My friend once called hers Sandra.
Sandra?
Yeah, don't ask me. She's the one who said it. I was like, Sandra? She's like, yeah, her name's Sandra. I was like, you're a weirdo.
Huh. Was it like Sandra D off of Grease, like Monday through Thursday, and then became Sandy on the weekends?
Could be. Maybe, yeah.
That was our secret. Well, I'm frying tortillas. I can't even say it. I'm frying tortillas for tacos and still laughing about the beaver crossing. Well, I'm laughing about your tortillas for tacos.
Because that's also another term, the taco.
Yes, it is. My mom raised us calling it a mini in our chest. Oh, don't call it ditties anymore. Don't call it that. As my niece, who worked as a nurse in a women's ward, would say, you don't want to see the ones in there. I believe it. Also, Carmen is missing out on this trial.
She would be all about this conversation right now.
100%. But we've got, like, boobs on the stand.
Yeah. Like if she
Maybe
even moves a
possibly,
little to the left, someone's getting a button in the eye.
yes. So we got her boobs, we've got the court reporter's boobs, we've got the defense attorney's boobs, and maybe that's why the redheaded state lady looks so mad and keeps her arms crossed all the time. Slip and slide time. Beaver Close, Butt Hill Road, Cox and Cornwall, Cockshoot Close in Oxfordshire, Crotch Crescent, Cunning Court, Fine Bush Lane, and Friars Entry. That's round back. Pink Taco, Hoo Ha, Lady Garden, Snatch, Growler, Beaver Muff, the JJ. And we call it an axe wound.
I was just gonna say that. You forgot axe wound.
Oh no, I was getting there.
No, I
Oh
didn't
my
even see that
gosh.
he sent that, and I was thinking axe wound in my head, and then you pulled it up. Bad Dazzer, he got it.
He got it. Horny Old
Honey.
Road and Jackass Lane. Oh my gosh. And I thought that we have some weird road names here too, but nothing like that. Like Drunkard's Pike, I don't know how it got that name.
God.
It's bad. Like that's bad. And Rat Road, it sounds like Scooby-Doo. Like it's down Rat Road. It's dumb, but we don't have
Ruh-roh.
anything like Horny Old Road and Jackass Lane. We don't have anything like that.
I think that first one though is where George lives.
Horny Old Road.
Yeah. Either that or Clam Boulevard.
Gash is a terrible name over here. Ooh.
You should, Bad Dazzer.
You might get scared.
It's not a stable place up there.
It's probably a lot of fun though. Brown Willie, Cornwall, Sandy Balls, Hampshire,
Sandy Balls?
Sandy Balls, and Sluts Hole Lane, and I don't know how to say that in Norfolk. What is that?
Besthrope? Besthrope and Norfolk.
No, there is no Boston in the UK.
Well, there's Boston here because,
That's
that's
just
just what I am.
That's just Norfolk. Now I can't even say it.
There's a lot of comments here I have to approve. So
Oh, you're busy over
bear
there.
with me.
You should see some of Good Enough Construction's vids on the road signs. They're hilarious. I can only imagine. We are a little boring every once in a while. England is a perverted country, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Or they have a great sense of humor. I'm not sure. All right. Well, that was a nice, really very clean, like cleansing, palate cleansing, Bedlam bottom, broad bottom, Bocky bottom, Pratt's bottom, poor Pratt, Scratchy bottom.
Scratchy bottom?
We'll go to the clinic, Happy bottom, Jolly's bottom, Loose bottom, and Broken Wind. I don't want to be behind Broken Wind.
Yeah. We call that a crop dust. Sometimes you hear it in the courtroom and I'm like, crop dust.
Well, Frank, the Pilgrims did run away for a reason. And then we got over here and got boring.
Well,
oh my gosh.
I accepted the thing for Pernella, but it didn't show up in StreamYard. She said every Swedish film ends with a slut.
With slut? Slut means, does that mean end? And
like Finn. Like Finn.
And Finn. And slut.
And slut. That's how you should put that at the end of your outro from now on. But have it be like super cursive-y writing, so like YouTube doesn't know what it means.
Yeah,
You know what I
so
mean? Like
AI,
YouTube won't. Yeah,
their AI can't figure it out.
yeah,
I can see the comment in YouTube, but if it doesn't, it sometimes, like, if they have to be approved, it won't show up in StreamYard, so I can't see it over here.
yeah. If you don't approve it like within a matter of like seconds, it won't show up in
Yeah.
StreamYard. And you can't pull it up.
That's slut.
I kind of like it though.
I kinda like it too.
It's kind of gritty, you know. It's kind
Yeah,
of
it
like
is.
just credits and slut.
And slut. And somebody's like, "You slut." It's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna end you now." That's right.
Yeah,
I'm not. But I'll let you do it,
and
Gabby.
slut.
I'll call you or Carmen.
Yeah, but just don't call me a slut.
Oh, I would never call you that. If somebody called me a slut and I said, "That's right, I'm gonna end you now," I would have to step out of the way and let you and Carmen come around me. Because
Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that? That drove by my house.
No, I didn't. I didn't hear you.
That was someone drove by my house. My whole house just shook. They must have had some crazy sound system in their car. You know what I call it? Operation Ghetto Storm.
I did not hear it. The first time I heard it, I literally it was like you were getting electrocuted. Like just
Oh, yeah.
buzzing of electricity there. Nebraska has Hooker Street, Booger Hollow Road, I Dream of Jeannie Lane, Big
That's
Hole
so
Road.
cute.
But I
Wow.
wonder is Big Hole Road if Big Hole Road is near Beaver Crossing. Christine, you got that from Brandon Lesko, who I think went for a swim. Booty
Yeah,
Lane,
Haley.
Nether
Booty
Wallop,
Lane.
Honeypot Lane, Mud Chute, Jugs Close, Cock and Bell. Yeah, gotta say that slow lane, Little Bushy
Cock and
Lane,
Bell.
and
Little Butchy Lane. Oh God.
Tiddlington Mount. What?
Say that one more time.
I can't. Tiddling, Tiddlington Mount. I can't say
I can't breathe.
I can't words today either, Ash.
I can never words, but that was hilarious. Yeah, Haley, I call it Operation Ghetto Storm. I mean, I blast my music too, but if I'm going by like a neighborhood, I turn my music down. These people have crazy subwoofers in their car. Here comes K-Wow's y'all.
Y'all. Slippery Lane, Hooker Road, Humloden Court, Tinkerbush Lane, Rams Bottom Lane, Prickswillow, Upper Dicker, Lower Dicker, Swell, Snatch Up, Pump Alley, Old Sodom Lane.
Pump Alley?
These are actual names. Y'all.
Oh my God.
I hear the disappointment. I can read it in your writing, Midwow.
Wait, there was something that someone said that I missed. It was funny. What happened?
Little
Just the little
titlings.
things. Little titlings.
Little titlings. I can't do it. I don't know.
Look at the little titlings.
Little Bushy Lane was named by someone who knew the future.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I have to show you my old setup. Okay.
I think my last one was not approved, but I did grow up on a street called Beaver Springs. I was born to be in this chat. That's right.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't see anything from you that was needed to be approved, actually.
I don't
Robin, there was
see
nothing in there.
anything. There was a motorcycle that used to go by our house at 12 a.m. so fast. We now assume he crashed because he was so consistent until he wasn't. Whoopsies. Sorry about you. Don't be rude. Long Lover Lane, East Breast, no West Breast, sadly. Crapstone, Three cocks, felt well, balls cross, ogle
Three
cross.
Cocks.
I'm just
That's a
reading.
That's a street name? Three Cocks.
I think these are names of
Or
his
like
town
a,
names.
a town called Three Cocks?
Like you go
That's
past
ridiculous.
Crapstone and it's three cocks over.
It's Three Cocks past Balls Crossing
Yeah, felt well.
in front of Bottoms Fold.
Did you put that in there like that? Three cocks felt well. Was that on purpose?
That was definitely on purpose. He's like, ha, she's gonna read it like this.
I was feeling like my husband's like, what did she just say? I've been waiting for this our entire marriage.
Caleb, that happens to Caleb all the time now. He'll come in the living room door, poke his head. What did you just say? I'm like, I'm on live. He's like, oh my bad. He like backs out. He's like, he asked me about it. What happened? I was like, nothing. You don't need to know about it. It's confidential.
It's yes, bottoms fold and backside lane. Who wants to go in to work for me tomorrow? Well,
What do you do for work?
yeah. Mostly inhabited by women. That's right. Those towns. Oh, we got another Beaver Creek. The K
What
word.
K-word? What's the K word?
Where are these chats going?
I have no idea. I haven't seen anything that needed to be approved, so I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't
And
see it.
I have it right. I have my phone right in my hand to approve them immediately. I haven't seen what they're talking. What's the K word?
If it won't let you type it, type one letter per line. That's how we do it. Because I was telling Gabby, there was chats last night you guys were talking about. I could not see at all.
Blue Lick in Ohio.
Roads, places in Kentucky: Beaver Lick, Booker Branch, Sugar Tit, Man Lick, Flat Lick, Big Bone Lick, Lick Skillet Road, hell for certain.
Holy lickety lickety lick lick lick.
A lot of licking.
Holy titty lick, bone lick, man lick, sugar titty lick.
Somewhere there's Winkle Street, Wham Bottom Lane, Upper Thong, the
Wham
Furry.
bottom. Wham bottom.
Where do you live? Wham Bottom Lane. It's just down from Upper Thong. Street over from the Furry. Lower Swell, Liquors Lane.
Honey Knob Hill. I can't.
The Bush. Hello, Many Stains. Belton
Hello,
Close.
pillow stains? What?
Hill o' Many Stains.
Oh.
Feltham Close. Feltham Close. The Knob, Men Love Avenue, and Titty Ho.
Titty-o.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Can we go in at 5:45 our time?
Yeah, but what do you do for a
Oh,
living?
yeah,
Wait, he said, I'm a manager of a parts store, LOL, but I got... Oh.
Go in at 5:45.
What kind of parts store? That could mean anything. You could work at a dildo factory for all I know.
I know where trust me, he doesn't.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying though.
I mean, I don't know where he worked, but unless that town has changed since I was there, there's nothing. There's somewhere I have a picture of me holding a chub next to Beaver
what?
Creek. I'm just reading.
I didn't realize you were reading Snipe's message until I looked down and saw the word chub, and I was like, okay, AJ didn't actually really say that. That was someone else.
Yeah, I can't. No. I went to some spa place in French Lick, Indiana on a date. I have also been to French Lick. He did not get the town name action that night, but I thought the name was funny. That is actually a very popular place. Blair Muck Hole.
Wow.
Forest Dyke Road. Felon Road. Panty Felon Road. Panty
Felon Road.
Felon
That
Road.
must be BK and a
Ooh.
Felony's sister.
Carmen could never live on Moisty Lane. She's at work somewhere
She
and
would
she's almost throwing up.
gagging.
Yeah, she's like, I have no idea why, but I feel the urge to gag right now.
I feel like someone just said the word moist. Ugh.
And then my mom said it again. Moisty Lane. Swallow Passage, Spanker Lane, Lickfold, Dick Court,
Wow.
Inchanan Drive, Holo Horcombe,
Oh my God.
Back Passage, Muff in Northern
Muff.
Ireland.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't
Wow.
figure. It's not changed that much. I was pretty sure there was not a dildo factory there. So I was good at making that claim.
I mean, what kind of parts do they make there? Like, what's the parts?
Well, not vibrating ones, but
Well, apparently, but
I don't know.
Moisty Lane.
Yeah, Carmen is just like, stop it. What's happening? They must be saying moist. She's here right now. She would be off camera. Because she would, have you been to the casino? The GPS takes you a random, yeah, the GPS to go to, the roads to go to French Lick are not fun at all. But I haven't been down, I haven't been to French Lick for years. I could never live in a town called Moist. Neither could Carmen. If I lived in a town called Moist, she would never come visit me.
Well, I don't have a problem with the word, but it's fine. I mean, I could live in a town called Moist, but it's what it is, I guess.
I'm having a hard time right now.
Frank's like has a notebook. He's just writing down all these words. He's like, there's too much to Google.
Too much. Imagine working at a company called Chubb. No.
Why do you? Do you work at a company called Chubb? What does the company Chubb do?
Some parts at the store might make an engine rev.
Rum.
Just saying.
Chubb locks.
Please tell me it's not a restaurant.
Well, you never know.
Yes, it's huge.
Oh my God. I can't. What the hell?
Oh my gosh. I was not.
Oh my God. Wow.
It's a massive company. I can't.
Grow up, ladies.
No.
No, grow down, Snipe. Grow down.
I was not expecting that response. Yes, it's huge. Oh my gosh. Best part is I typed that meaning it's a giant company and then cracked up the way it read. A chub is also a fish? Not here.
Not here either. Not here either. Definitely not. God.
This chat is the best collective 25-ish people on YouTube. That's right.
Oh, God. And she came in at the perfect time when we started just talking about all this stuff, too.
Yes. And Pernilla, I'm sorry for keeping you awake.
Pernilla hasn't stopped laughing. She's just laying in bed laughing.
Welcome to
Welcome to
Chubbs. How
Chubbs.
may I service you? No. No.
Fatal Lord, give
Did
me.
you say grow or go?
I said grow down. Grow down.
Now or go. Clitero,
What?
Ribble
Clitero.
Valley, spittle in the street. Well, that's don't do that. Prick Willow? I might call people that now.
Piss
South
Hill. Get out of here.
Harding, Piss Hill, Henley on the. It's not. Is it? What is that? Is it
Henley.
Thames?
Henley on the Thames.
It's not Thames, is it? It's that's not how it's said. I haven't seen that word in forever.
Thames. Henley on the.
I don't know. I
I don't
feel
know.
stupid now. Rimswell, Cockplay, White Rashes, Hacker Balls Cross.
God.
Oh, I've skipped a few. I'm sorry. I did.
I don't know.
I don't see them.
There's so many. There's so many. That's the thing.
And of course, some dogs are barking. It's going to be such a downer when I know I'm dreading it, but I have to hit play.
You do. That's what I'm
I'm
saying. We
sorry,
can't.
Jeff. I don't see them.
We can't go back. We have to go. We go forward at this point.
We have river and creek chubs. We have river and creek chubs in the U.S.
Who's Pooches?
What?
Hello, Pooches. Who's Pooches?
Oh, my dogs.
Oh. I thought it was like a pet nickname she had for someone in chat. She's like, "Hey, Pooches." Hey, I mean, in my defense, we're talking about chubs, cockle shells, titty cacas, moist lane. We're talking about all kinds of. I don't know what's happening.
Thames. Oh, she was right. You were right. Thames. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember. I knew it didn't have the H in it, though. We are longer and bigger than Long John Silver's. She's talking about chubs. Brandon wants to know, is Evan still the CEO? Massive asshole, counterintuitive, but true. I don't know. Evan. One place you can find river chubs is in Virgin River. Is at Virgin River? No. No. You hear a beaver barking? No.
I hear a beaver barking. No, you do not. Absolutely not.
He is Lesko, but I've never met him. I haven't either.
Me either.
Evan must be real. I listened to the beginning of 1.5. Took me a bit to catch up. We also have a whole ass county named Butts. If Chubbs was there, that would be iconic.
Chubby butts.
Chubby Butts. Oh, Thames. I don't know. You guys have to sort out your funny spellings.
Yeah, we can't decipher that. I mean, we only speak English here, for goodness sake.
And barely. Barely.
I, on the edge, the slightest slice, barely speak English myself. So if you say that's what it says, then
That's what it is. I'll believe both of you and leave it there because
I mean, they made fun of me the other day because the way I say button.
I did not make fun of you.
No, not you, people in chat. I mean, that's just the way it is. I'm like, what's wrong with the way I say button?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's it called? English? Exactly.
Yes. That is, but yes, barely.
What is it? Angrish? What is that called right there? Angrish?
Batten? Batten. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, button.
All right, I'm gonna hit play because they're gonna go into a big howling thing. So sorry to be a downer, but they're going to force my hand.
Well, let's lube it in.
Where were you when you were talking to him on the phone?
At my house.
You'd already come home from the open house?
Yes.
What'd you decide to do?
I told them they needed to get over there and call me as soon as they got there. I believe in the meantime, I called my girlfriend to come back. She was watching the girls while we were with Christopher, and I asked her to come back and sit with the kids because we didn't know where Mom was.
Hey there.
Did your brother and sister call you back?
No, not right away.
How much time lapsed before you talked to them again?
It was probably at least 20 minutes or so.
Does it take 20 minutes to get from where Stacey and Richard were living, even if they walked down to your mom's?
No,
If you were to walk from Stacey and Richard's to your mother's house, how much time does that take?
maybe 5 minutes, maybe.
Now, your mom, what type of worker was she?
She was a very diligent worker.
Ever know your mom not to show up for work before?
Never.
Ever known your mom just to take off?
No.
Did your mom have travel plans that were coming up?
Yes.
And when were those plans to take place?
She was supposed to leave on that Friday, I believe it was, to go to Boston.
And what day of the week was it that you went over there to your mom's house?
It was a Thursday.
As you're not hearing from your brother and sister, what do you do?
I started calling my mom's house, got her answering machine, and then finally I got them.
They answered the phone.
Mhm.
Who answered?
I think it was my brother.
So what'd you do?
Well, he said, the nightmare's back. The nightmare's back. You need to come over here right away. I said, I'm on my way. And I hung up.
The nightmare. Who did you believe he was referring to?
My father.
How did your brother usually refer to your father?
It.
As adults, did the three of you ever talk about your childhood?
Together, all three of us together. Maybe occasionally, but no, it was never really a topic of conversation.
Did you know if your brother or sister ever talked about your childhood with your son?
I found out later that they had. I don't think I knew that at the time.
Now, your sister Stacey, did you ever see your sister Stacey abused?
I never saw that.
Did there come a time when you had left the house that Stacey was the only child left behind?
Yes.
You go over the house, what happens?
Well, before I went, Chris had stopped me and said, we're calling the police. And so he called the police. By the time my friend got there to watch the kids, the police were there. And everything was, the garage door was open, all the lights were on, the front door was open. And I walked in and saw the deputy sitting in the living room.
When you got in the house, now, were you familiar with your mother's house?
Yes,
What type of housekeeper was she?
immaculate.
And her financial affairs, how was she? Open?
She was very secretive. It was nobody's business but hers.
Prior to your grandfather dying, were you aware of any money that he had?
No,
After your grandfather passed away, were you aware that your mother was going to inherit money?
I don't think I knew it then.
When you walked into your mother's house, did you notice anything different?
There were papers all over the counter that was between her dining room and her kitchen. Just piles of papers everywhere. Her coffee pot was left out on the counter. She had oil of Olay on her bathroom vanity that was left out. That's just not stuff my mom would have done.
What was unusual about the coffee pot?
She always cleaned it and put it away.
What was unusual about the oil of the leg?
Nothing was left on the counters.
Were there family photos in the house?
Yes,
Were all of them still there?
no.
Where were the photos usually at that you didn't see?
I think the bulk of them that were missing were from my grandfather's room. They were pictures of my kids.
In fact, did you walk through the house to see what was going on?
Yes, I asked the deputy if we could, and he said we could.
Did you look into her closets?
Yes,
And what did you notice about her closets?
I think my statement at the time was the wrong clothes are missing. If she had taken off, she wouldn't have taken her work clothes.
The work clothes are the ones in her bedroom.
Yes,
Leisure clothes were kept somewhere else.
the back bedroom.
Did you see her work lanyard?
Yes,
So you saw it there. What did you find unusual about that?
well, it was empty, just hanging there. I knew she didn't go anywhere. She didn't leave without it.
When your mom would go on trips in the past, would she let you know where she was going?
Yes,
Would she let you know when she'd be back?
most of the time, unless she had an open-ended ticket, and she'd say she'd be back in a week or so.
How was your brother Richard acting when you got there?
He was pacing back and forth and speaking very loudly and saying, the nightmare is back, he's back, he's back.
What was your sister Stacey doing?
A lot of the times she was sitting down rocking,
What do you mean by rocking?
doing this, back and forth in the chair. And then when the deputy said that I could walk around the house, she went with me.
As you were walking through the house, noticing all the way and the clothes, is your sister saying anything to you?
No,
Are you telling her what you find strange?
I don't think I said anything until I got to the kitchen.
When you got into the kitchen, what'd you do?
I stood next to the refrigerator and I got goosebumps and the hair on my arm stood up and I looked at her and I said, something terrible has happened. And she said, I've got to go talk to Ricky. And she ran out of the house.
She didn't ask you what you meant by that?
No,
Did you make a statement to the deputy that was there? The Orange County deputy that was out there that night, did you make a statement to him?
yes,
Did you give him information to fill out his report?
yes.
What were your brother and sister doing when you did this?
Well, I think they were in the room. I think my brother was still pacing. I think my sister was sitting.
Were you the one who was doing all the talking?
Predominantly.
When your brother's talking about the nightmares back, what does Stacey do?
Mostly I remember her just sitting rocking. She was wringing her hands and rocking back and forth.
Who all was there besides you, Richard, and Stacey?
The deputy and Chris was there.
Your husband?
Yes. And I think that was it.
How long were you at the house that night?
I think I got there somewhere between 9:30 and 10:30 at night, and I think I left around 5 or 6 in the morning.
Did you look at any of the papers that were on the table?
I didn't look at them specifically. There was a point where my brother held up a paper, and I think it had SunTrust. I think it had a bank across the top of it, and there was a dollar amount or something, but I didn't really look at it. He was waving it in the air.
Any discussion of Social Security checks?
That night, no.
Yes. Had your father in the past received Social Security?
I found out later he had. I don't know that I knew that then.
What was your father's full name?
Richard Alfred Kananen Sr.
And your brother's name?
Richard Alfred John Kananen Jr.
As the days go on, do you have contact with the sheriff's office?
Yes,
How often do you contact them?
multiple times a day.
Were you assigned a missing persons detective?
Susan Winters.
Did you provide information to the sheriff's office that your mother had an E-Pass?
Yes,
Give them information as the license and make and model of her car.
make and the model. I don't know that I knew her license.
Did you describe to them the stuffed animals?
Yes,
Did you give them information about your childhood and your father?
I'm sure I had to because the deputy that night asked me some questions about my father, so I'm sure they asked me again about it.
A couple days after that, you have an occasion to go over to Stacey and Richard's home.
Yes, 10 days or 9 days later.
Why are you going over there?
It's my sister's birthday.
Now, the night that your mom's reported missing, when you first get there, is Susan there?
The night of my mother's disappearance, Susan's not there now.
Were you aware of the fact that Susan had plans to travel around then?
Yeah, I think I knew that.
A cruise?
Right.
When you went over about 9 days later to Stacey and Richards, was Susan there?
No,
Why were you going over there?
Stacy's birthday.
Who did you have with you?
I had my girls with me.
Anyone else following you there?
Yes, Chris and Christopher.
And when you got to the house, did you go in right away?
No, we had to wait outside.
What do you mean you had to wait outside?
We rang the doorbell and they wouldn't let us in.
Who's they?
Stacy and Ricky.
What was Stacey doing?
They told me that they had to put the dogs away.
How much time would your son Christopher spend with your sister and brother?
A lot of time.
What type of relationship did Christopher have with Ricky and Stacey?
He had a very close relationship. He used to say that my brother was his best friend and Stacy was his basketball buddy.
During the summer, had your mother made plans for a memorial garden for her father?
Yes,
Where was that memorial garden going to be done?
in the backyard of her house.
Who was going to build that memorial garden?
Ricky, Stacy, and Christopher.
While you were at work, would your son spend time with his uncle and his aunt?
Yes,
When you got to the house about 9 days after your mom was reported missing, did Christopher need to get in the house?
yes.
Why?
Did he have a bathroom?
How often would Christopher have been over at Stacey and Ricky's home?
Lots of times. Lots of times.
Did he know the dogs?
Yes,
Play with them?
yes.
Ever any concern about Christopher being with the dogs before?
No,
Where were the bathrooms in Stacey and Ricky's home?
they might have had one in their bedroom. I'm not sure about that. There was one in the hallway and then there was one off in another bedroom on the other side of the house.
Which one would Christopher normally use?
The closest one to where he was. There was no off limits to what bathroom he would use.
Was he prevented from using the bathroom?
Yes.
Was he told why?
No.
Who prevented him from going in and using that bathroom?
Stacey.
What did she do?
She stood up and put her feet across the bottom of the door and her hands out and said, "You can't come in here." And he said, "I just got to the bathroom." And she said, "No, you can't come in here, use the other bathroom." And he said, "There's somebody in the other bathroom." And she said, "No."
Are you familiar with the bathroom you wanted to go into?
Well, I know it was in there. I don't know that I was ever in there myself, but I know there was a bathroom in there.
The window in that bathroom?
Objection. I'm sorry. I thought it was just to testify that she had not been in that first room.
Did you testify she had not been in there?
Are you aware of the fact there's a bathroom in there
Yes,
and a window
Objection.
in the bedroom.
in the bedroom?
I'm sorry. Maybe I misunderstood.
Have you been in that bedroom before?
Yes.
How is the bathroom connected to the bedroom?
I believe you walk into the bedroom and to the right on the wall to the right is the bathroom. And then there's either a window or sliding glass door on the other side of, straight across from where you would walk into the room.
So the door that Stacey was walking went where?
Into that bedroom.
And then the bathroom would have been off the bedroom itself.
Correct.
The windows in that bedroom, what do they on look?
It's a pool, the whole backyard.
You're so familiar with that backyard? Have you played there before?
Oh, yes, we've been in the pool there before.
Now, what point in time had Ricky come to live with Stacey?
It seems like it wasn't very long after her and Susan moved in that he was there.
Had you seen him much lately when he started to move in with them?
They were coming over weekly for game night.
What type of work did your brother do?
He was an electrician by trade.
And what type of work did Stacey do?
She worked at Disney.
And what did Susan do?
She also worked at Disney.
As the days went forward, did you hear anything of where your mother was?
No,
Did you come to hear that she was getting the Social Security checks of your father?
yes.
How did you first learn of that?
Ricky and Stacey came to my son's football practice and told me at the field there.
How close were Ricky and Stacey?
They were very close.
At game night, would they spend time together, just the two of them?
Yes,
Be engaged in conversation?
yes,
Would you often see them together?
yes.
During this time, did you make any type of missing persons flyers for your mother?
Yes, I think I made 2, I think.
And what would you do with them?
I took them to all the departments in my hospital and all the area businesses around where my mom lived.
Did you know some of her neighbors?
Yes,
Were they some of the same people that lived there when you still lived in that home?
Mr. Rosinski was. I'm not sure if Betty Kelly lived there then.
Now, after your mom's first reported missing, how often would you go back to her house?
I would drive by every day probably. I could never get in.
What do you mean you could never get in?
Well, my key never worked and never could get back in.
When you got in that first night, you reported it to the police. Were Richard and Stacey already inside the house?
Yes,
Did they have a key?
evidently.
Never offered a key to you?
No,
Ever able to get back into your mother's home?
I think there was a point in time, I don't remember how far into it, that Chris jumped the fence and went in through the back porch through the sliding door. He got it open and he got me in there.
What did you notice about the house then?
Objection.
What's your objection? What's your objection?
I don't think I heard the last question, that's why.
What did you notice anything different about your mother's house when you got back in?
They had, her stuff was gone.
What type of stuff?
Everything, except for her, except for the big furniture, her bed and dresser and things like that, but everything else was gone. Her bed was stripped. Everything was gone.
About how long after your mother was missing did you get back in to see this?
I don't know. Knowing me, I would guess I was be probably within the month. I know I went by every day. I honestly don't know exactly when.
Had there been any discussion with your brother and sister about what to do with her stuff?
Well, they hadn't really discussed it with me. I didn't.
In fact, at this point, how much were you talking to Stacey and Richard?
Hardly at all.
During this time, are you still calling the sheriff's office all the time?
Constantly.
Does your sister Stacey ever call you to talk about your mother?
Never.
What about Richard?
Never.
The very first night that your mom's reported missing, did the airport come up?
That morning before I left the house, yes.
And who did you have that discussion with?
Stacey, Ricky, and Chris.
What was the concern about the airport?
If she had taken a trip, her car would be parked somewhere.
Now, would you have known which airport she would have flown out of?
I would have thought she would have flown out of Sanford because that's where she was most familiar with, but OIA is much closer to her home.
When we say OIA is closer, take you longer than 10 or 15 minutes to get to OIA from her house?
Oh, easy. Probably, with no traffic at all, probably 25 minutes.
And what about Sanford? Is that even farther?
Probably 40, 45 minutes maybe.
Was there an agreement that someone would go to the airport to see if your mom's car was there?
Stacy and Ricky said they would go.
Now, at this point, your girlfriend's still with your children?
Yes,
It's a school day.
yes,
Do you need to get home to your kids?
correct.
Do you hear from Stacey and Ricky after they leave to go to the airport?
Well, we left first. Chris and I left first, and Stacy called shortly after I got home and said they had been to the airport and my mom's car wasn't anywhere.
How much time had lapsed from when you left your brother and sister to when your sister called you?
Probably not even a half hour.
How did that affect you?
Well, I told him that can't be. You can't, I think my words to Stacy, you can't get to the airport and check every parking garage and every parking lot in this amount of time.
And what did your sister say to you?
She said we did, and her car's not there.
During the time your mother was missing, did you talk to family members that live in different places?
Yes,
Do you have contact with Aunt Terry?
yes, I called her in Ireland.
Do you have contact with other family members?
Yes, I called my cousin, Mary, who was supposed to pick her up at the airport in Boston. And I called my Aunt Nancy, who lives in Boston area. I don't remember if I called her my mother's brother or not.
Aunt Nancy, is she related to your mother or your father?
My father.
Anyone have any information on where your mom is?
No,
Your mother, did she like Disney World?
she loved Disney World.
Would she have certain things involving the Disney characters?
She had a bunch of stuff involving Disney.
What type of things? Any clothes?
Yeah. She had lots of clothes with different characters and a lot of Winnie the Pooh things because my oldest daughter loves Winnie the Pooh and Mickey Mouse, all the characters.
She have little Disney collectibles, little statues.
Yes.
When you got back into the house, did you see those?
No, oh, they were gone.
Your mother's actual bed was missing?
No, the bed was there, but it had been stripped of the bed linen.
The little collectibles? I mean, about how many did she have?
On display, I don't know, hundreds. I don't even know. I don't even know if all of them were on display.
Did she also collect eagles?
Yes,
Were those missing?
yes.
Did you talk to your brother and sister if they knew where this stuff was?
That time that I went into the house, no.
Now, did there come a time when you went from Susan Winters as a detective to another detective? Mark,
Yes,
would you continue to have a lot of contact with Mark Hussey?
yes.
How often would you speak to him?
Multiple times a day, probably.
Had you gone out and hired a private investigator?
Yes,
Had you given him information about your father?
yes.
Did there come a time when you were concerned that it was someone besides your father that was involved with your mother missing?
Yes.
And when was that?
Judge, I would object as to relevance.
I think my first inkling that the stories weren't adding up was when I left the morning of September 12th.
After you went over there for Stacey's birthday, about 9 days later, how much contact did you have with Reggie and Stacey?
Very little.
Did they come over to a family birthday party at your home in November?
November 7th.
And whose birthday was that?
My youngest daughter's.
Did you talk to him about your mom?
I'm sure she had to have come up, but I know that we tried to keep it as a birthday celebration.
After your mom went missing, did you continue to have game night?
I don't think we did.
Any phone calls from either your brother or sister, what's going on with mom during this time?
No.
Did there come a time when you received a phone call from Detective Hussey about a garage sale or a yard sale at Stacey's home?
Yes, I think it was the end of November 2003.
What did you do?
I went home from work and I called my sister. I know I also told her at the end of the conversation, and I hung up after I said it, I know you know what happened to mom and you better just tell me.
Judge, may we approach?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to ask you to step into the jury room for a couple of minutes. Give me your pads on your chairs.
I didn't figure that answer was going to go over very well. No surprise that the jury's out of the room. I have been speeding this up ever so slowly. Also, I don't know if the state is allergic to microphones, but she's turned it away from her and she keeps walking around it. It's driving me nuts. That is basically what the judge just said. Round one.
Ding, 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 ding.
I hope we get to hear the argument this time. Unlike when the investigator made the judge mad in the Waterman trial and we didn't get to hear her yell at him.
Well, dang.
That was disappointing.
Wait, what's this one? Oh, the same one?
What?
I was saying same video.
Yeah, I know. I have sped it up.
Well, we did take a long break to name a bunch of Hussey street names, so you know
Which was
that
hilarious.
took quite a while. You know.
It was
it-
well worth it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Off topic, but I'm behind the stream a little again. The way this attorney asks questions about super sensitive topics feels so off-putting. She's very a matter
Yes.
of fact, zero sensitivity. I hate it. And she
Yes.
tries to like look like she's thinking and pondering things. It's like you're not.
Yes. Yes. It's so annoying.
Stacey is bad at being a crazy killer.
Killer.
She's not allergic to it, but she has
Microphobia.
I can't even say it.
Microphobia.
I did like Sanford and Son. I never liked MASH, but maybe I should try it as an adult.
I had never seen MASH as a kid growing up. I only heard about it because, my grandparents used to watch it.
Yes.
But, and you'd hear the song in the background going.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband and I were talking about, he's like, oh, my grandmother used to watch that all the time. And like, it's such a great show. And I was like, I've never actually sat down and watched it. I watched it quite a few years ago now. It is probably, I will say this. The first season is kind of grapey. But
Oh.
after the first season,
okie dokie.
just full basic. I say that because of the new era of the, cancel culture type stuff. So after the first season, it gets a lot better. But
Okay.
if that were to be out today, that would have been canceled the first episode,
Just, yeah, all the shows. Sanford and Son.
Oh,
Welcome Back,
Married with
Kotter.
Children. Married with Children.
Oh,
All in the
definitely.
Family. All in the Family
Oh
would have been
my.
canceled.
The
First,
Jeffersons.
the intro song would have
Yeah.
been canceled.
Carmen used to crack up whenever Edith would hit the high note. She would
Oh
just
yeah,
die laughing. It was so funny.
it was awesome.
Bonnie
Yes,
Miller.
Haley. Hot Lips Houlihan.
I never watched Barney. It's something I would have to watch now because I was too young as a kid. Like, I didn't care, I didn't get it.
Just Married with Children. Forget about that. That
Yeah,
show
that
would
was
have been
on when I was in
absolutely
high
canceled.
school, so it was
Yeah, that would have been
perfect time for
gone.
me. I like Haley's like the squirrel moment was slightly longer than usual, but definitely worth it.
It really was. It was worth it.
It was definitely longer than usual and definitely worth it. And that
You
is
know what?
also
Good
what
times,
she
good
said.
Exactly. We're making memories here, people.
That's right. That's right. Oi, YouTube really doesn't like this. Uh-oh.
What? Oh. Dun dun dun.
In trouble.
No, he's trying to type something and YouTube won't let him do it. Do it one word at a time. First word, enter. Second word, enter.
Yes.
That works for me.
That's what I was trying to say to Deidre earlier, like do it one letter at a time. And I don't think I
Yeah, but
said it right.
Yeah, you gotta do it one word at a time.
Yeah.
Big.
Big.
Let's go. Get out of here. Big this. Big mommy.
Big mommy milkers.
Big mommy milkers.
Yes, just like that, Frank. The MASH themed is named reverse. Yes. Yes. Self-deleting is painless. Yeah. Big Boston Beavers.
Go get bent. Let's go. I know where you are right now. I could get there in about 5 minutes. All right. Just saying. You want to keep going with the beavers?
Big button beavers.
Frank. That sounds horrifying, actually. I'm probably gonna have nightmares about that comment.
You and Nibby are just gonna be there trying to hit the buttons, and you're like,
oh my god,
button, or however you say it. Why do I say this word weird? Button. Nibby's like, it's okay. She'll try to give you a little hug with her little Nibby paws.
Nibby paw this. She's about to have no paws. She's about to be hucked in the forest where she should be with her. Her crown is gonna be burned she's going to be out in the wild where she should be, and it's going to be horrible for her. And you know what? She shouldn't have been such a diva. I'll tell you that much.
Ooh, Sticky. What's up, Sticky?
Oh,
A
hey,
hottie
Sticky.
defense attorney? I'm in. I'd say.
Frank, sorry. You don't have to be sorry. It's fine.
They never sang the lyrics of Self-Deletion is Painless on the TV show, only in the movie. I don't know all the lyrics.
What? For what? MASH?
Yeah. It's
Ah.
sad, but makes sense in the fact it was written by the son of the director. Yikes.
I mean, the whole show, like, they're super quick episodes, and, you know, it's a, when you start, it, you know, it's like a comedy. It's a bit of a comedy, but as you keep going throughout the whole show and the whole series, it is a sad show, you know? I mean, it's about war and their
Yeah.
doctors in it. So it's a pretty sad show, but it's a great one. Oh, All in the Family.
Soap. Soap's funny.
All in the Family is one of my favorites. One of Caleb's cousins called me, "Who are you, Archie from All in the Family?"
I could see it.
He literally said that to my face. I was like,
Sometimes,
possibly.
like when my husband gets home, just because we always joke about it from All in the Family, I'll
Mhm.
if I'm in the kitchen, I'll go running out of the kitchen and be like, Archie, you're home. Because
Yeah.
Edith always did that.
He did.
And depending on his mood, will sometimes just look at me like, you are out of your mind.
Archie will come and be like, "Ow, Edith."
But then if I don't do it, then he's like, how come you didn't come and say, Archie?
They get upset. They get upset because you did it one time and now it's like it's adorable. And then all of a sudden when you don't do it, marriage people, this is what it is. Good Lord.
Yeah. It's like, dang.
If I looked at my husband and I went, "Oh, Archie," he would have been like,
Men are mysterious. Yes and no.
yeah, and no, until they stub their toe and they need you to hold their hand while you fucking put an ice cube on it or something. It's the end of the universe.
But then they don't know how to make ice. So
Yes, they don't know how to make anything. They don't know how to make it. They don't know how to make a dang sandwich. They don't know how to make their own bed. They don't know how to do their own laundry. They don't know how to do anything. Nothing. They're infants.
oh my gosh.
Purring.
That's right, Idol. Darned if you do, darned if you don't.
Absolutely. 16 years now.
I do the honey, I am home to whoever. The cat meows, F off. Because that's all cats know how to say. Feed
Yeah.
me and F off. You stubbed your toe last week. You're still on light duty. I believe
That's,
it.
you know, I'm saying though.
Oh, you mean he and him? What? All right, I've got to finish this. Remember when I said this
Yeah.
wouldn't be very long?
Well, you know what, AJ? I mean, this is the way it goes.
And then I said it'll probably be really long.
Oh, Archie.
Archie. Okay. I'm not ready to get back to this. Please say we get to see the argument.
Music.
All right. Do you want to foredog the witness outside the presence of the jury, Ms. Dennis?
As to
Yes.
after you made that statement to Stacey, what you said?
The last statement that I,
After you said to her, I think you know what happened, Mom, why don't you tell me what happened in the conversation?
I don't think I said, why don't you tell me? I said, you better tell me.
And then what was said?
I think I hung up.
If you can give me a second so I can make a better record regarding my objection. My objection for the record more fully is that is non-responsive to the question and is opinion evidence is inadmissible.
The objection's overruled. And you move for mistrial, that is also denied. We're going to jury back in.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you need to question her any further about anything?
No, sir.
Let's bring the jury back in.
Ms. Bracken, you need to speak up a lot more for the jurors to hear you.
Okay.
We were talking about, you made a statement to your sister about your mom missing, and she should tell you. Did your sister respond to you?
I believe I hung up right after I said that.
Did she call you back?
No.
Going in through November to early weeks of December, did you ever hear from your mother?
No.
Did there come a time when you received a phone call from law enforcement that your mother had been found?
Detective Hussey called me and said they had found my mom's car.
Shortly after that, did you then hear that your mother had been recovered?
Several hours later.
When you heard that, what did you do?
I think I just fell apart.
Now, during this time, did you make missing persons flyers? Missing persons flyers that you put up, you talked about. Did your brother or sister make any?
Yes, my sister did.
I want to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 18. Do you recognize what is shown in this photo?
Yes.
And what is it?
It's the flyer that my sister wrote.
Your Honor, this time state with State's Exhibit 18 is evidence.
No objection.
All right, we received a state's one.
I want to show you what's been marked as State's DS. Right identification. Do you recognize this?
Yes.
And what is it?
That's the flyer that my sister wrote.
That's what?
The flyer that my sister wrote.
Your Honor, this time the State will move to DS into evidence.
No objection.
All right, that'll be received stage 2.
Ms. Bracken, did you see these flyers put up around the neighborhood?
No.
Have you seen this flyer before?
Yes.
And did you find anything unusual about this flyer?
Objection for the
Overruled.
Well, the first thing that I noticed was my mother's name wasn't on them anywhere.
The phone number's down here, whose phone numbers would those be?
The 282 number would have been my home number. The 275 number was my mom's home number. The 208 and the 482, I'm guessing were Stacey or Ricky's
Objection.
numbers.
speculation.
Sustained.
You're not sure who those numbers are?
Well, they belong to one of them, but I don't know which one is a house or cell.
Your mom's phone number, did anyone else live there at that time?
No,
Would anyone have been at your mother's house to answer the phone?
no.
Had you, your brother and sister talked about how to handle your mother's house while she was missing?
I don't remember that I had a conversation with either of them about how to handle her house.
Any decision by the children to put it up to sell?
No,
Any decision made for any of y'all to move in?
no.
Are you familiar with jewelry that your mother would usually wear?
I know that she wore her mother's ring a lot, but she had a lot of jewelry.
May we approach?
Yeah.
I want to show you what's been marked as State Exhibit CB for identification. Do you recognize what is shown in this photo?
Yes.
You just barely show the item in the photo.
That's the mother's ring that I had gotten for her. Working Stacey gave me money for 2 sapphires and a diamond in the middle.
Your Honor, this time the State Exhibit CB and pattern.
No objection.
Okay, that'll be received at stage 3.
I would renew my objection. It's to the next photo.
All right. Objections overruled.
Are you
At
familiar
this time. Go ahead.
Your mother has jackets that would include Disney characters.
Yes.
I want to show you what's been marked as State Exhibit CW. Do you recognize what's here?
Yes.
And what is shown in that photo?
My mom's Winnie the Pooh jacket.
Okay, Mr. Bracken, I know this is tough. Your mom's Winnie the Pooh jacket?
Yes.
Your Honor, this time the state needs State Exhibit CW.
No objection.
All right, be received at stage number 4. 3 was jewelry.
Your Honor, this time I want you to show to the jury State Exhibit 2.
Okay. Let me interrupt you 1 second. One of you.
I'm sorry,
did
but
not get
that's
your parking
hilarious.
ticket stamped. We're going to remind you again, unless you want to pay like $15 to park.
Is he talking about a parking ticket?
No, I'm talking about John Gary's comment when it's Stacey's hairdresser's
No,
trial.
that was hilarious. But then this judge is like, somebody's gonna get a parking ticket.
Yeah.
Sticky, the defendant is the one with the bowl cut. I know Sir Frank would call it, I think, a pixie cut, but it looks like a bowl to me.
That's not.
It's even not a bowl cut.
Pixie cut has layers. That is a straight man's bowl cut. That is like 1800s. They literally stick a bowl on top of your head and cut your hair. Haircut. I'm just saying. That is, I mean, you could put legit armor on her and, she's ready to go to war. That's not a pixie cut.
I read that wrong. Who is the defendant in relation to the witness? That is her sister. They look nothing alike.
Clearly.
Sometimes I
Yes,
don't
it's
know.
13th century peasant cut. Yes, Sticky. It's a peasant cut.
That'll work.
Yeah,
That'll work.
that'll work. That'll do.
This has to be so hard for this woman. She had her sister as her maid of honor and her mom wedding planning covertly. Clearly they were close. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. I gotta
that's
see.
insane. I mean, from what she said about her childhood and all that stuff that her dad had done, absolutely crazy. Absolutely
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. So like he disappears and then
Yep.
people show up at the wedding that they didn't think who weren't gonna come
Mm-hmm.
because he's
Mhm.
disappeared, which is so weird. So sounds like a lot of people would have had motive to unalive him. The mom,
Yeah.
not so much.
Also, Frank, sometimes bald is the way to go.
Yes. I could not pull that off, but be happy you can, Frank.
Right? I wish I could because I'm about sick and tired of my hair.
I would do it for like a day and then I'd be like, what'd I do?
I need a wool hat. Thank you.
Yeah, it's winter. I don't want to do it right now, but I mean,
Go
it's
to
not
the wig
taking-
shop.
She is a good starting witness, but I wish she would, one, speak up, two, I've sped her up and I've kept speeding her up. But it's like she's so slow.
John Gary said, when did they find the dad?
It just said in 1988. So it was 15 years before the the
So how
mom.
long was he gone for? Like, how long was
I
he
don't
buried there?
I don't know if they found him in 88 or if it,
Okay.
it just didn't say. It said,
Mm,
and I haven't really just dug into this because I don't want to know the verdict.
mhm.
So, and Flashman said he couldn't find any documents on it last night.
Mm.
But I think it was under his garage on his property, not her property.
Gotcha.
The mom
Gotcha.
was found in the rock garden, buried in the rock garden on Stacy's property, which is also her brother lived there. The mom lived there. So
What a crazy thing. I might have to do it at least once, shave my head. You're right. Tonight it does grow back.
sometimes, you ever seen that episode of Seinfeld?
AJ, no. And thank you, because now I'm never gonna do it.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but
So
they
the
shave.
guy, he was dating Elaine and he would shave his head, but
Mm-hmm.
because he wanted to, and she talked him
Right.
into to growing it back. But when he went to grow it back, it didn't all come back, and then he found out he was really bald, and it sent him over
Oh
the
my
edge.
God. Oh my God, can you imagine? Nobody likes a hairy beaver. Well,
So, yeah, so the jury will
yes.
not hear that they were implicated in their father's death. Obviously, they weren't charged, and I don't know what they ruled it because you don't just get a garage on your own.
Mm.
Maybe they just figured, he was just such a dick that he deserved the garage fell on him like he was a witch.
Yeah, like the Wicked Witch, and he just, his little shiny boots were sticking out of the
Everything just
foundation.
Yep.
I have no idea. I'm reading this and I'm just like laughing internally.
I tried to put some pubic hair on my head, but I look like a dick.
Frank! Wow. Did you Google that? Because that doesn't seem right. That just seems like you Googled that from the United States or something. Because that's something
That's
like
hilarious.
people over here would do. Not in Belgium, where they have waffles.
Yes, the dad buried himself and paid for someone to build over him.
Wow.
That's
I
what I
mean,
think.
anything could happen at this point.
Oops, he must have fallen after we laid out the foundation and buried himself under the gravel before we poured the concrete.
He must have fell into the concrete. No one saw him. And then all of a sudden it was just like this weird part of a shirt sticking out of the cement and they just pushed it in.
Just like get in there, like just tucking the edges in there.
It's like, who threw their shirt in the concrete block?
I don't know.
They pushed
I
in, they were
don't
like,
know.
let's break for the day, people.
Yeah, it does give a different spin to this case. But that's just in the description. So I don't, like I said, I've not dug into it. Hey, some of us don't mind a bit of hair. We all picked a sweep of the carpet when we were kids. Like tucking the edge of a roast beef sandwich. Oh my gosh. I'm hitting play. I want to see who's getting in trouble for not getting their ticket stamped. Who's getting a parking ticket?
Parking ticket stamp. I'm gonna remind you again, unless you want to pay like $15 to park, that you need to get it stamped in the morning when you come in, okay? We're gonna need your ticket so they can stamp it for you.
You're never a creep snipe.
Important trial matters.
All right. So Sir Frank said, I did some looking. The father was found the same month as finding the mom, apparently. Interesting. I guess that's why they hadn't been charged yet.
Wow. Oh, look at, see, this is what it is. This is what it is right here. That, what did they say about this haircut? What was it called? Peasant. This is the peasant bowl.
13.
Yep.
YouTube ass hattery and doesn't like my chat about the father. Why were you saying he was such a nice fella? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Seems like a total a-hole to everyone around him. Never okay to on live, but Karma is a bee. And she drives a big old bus, let me tell you.
We're
Coming through. 7th level. Yep.
DEFCON 1. DEFCON 1.
I don't know if more's coming. That's what I figured she was going to say. 7th level of hell. That's what I was waiting. Torment.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so I guess that's why the dad disappeared, but they are not talking about him being dead.
Well, we're about to find out.
What?
Doesn't hold sauce? What? Wait, what?
Your 24-hour
dry,
old
brown,
Arby's?
Crusty and doesn't. You know what? Let's go. No one knows. Stop hating on Arby's. Good Lord. Those poor people. No one's going to go eat Arby's now because of you.
Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. That was just my guess. That makes sense because the witness indicated they had suspected that dad might have been responsible for mom's disappearance. Correct. The person saying that, though, was her brother, who is already pleaded to the crime of the mom. So that's why that didn't, I couldn't figure out, like, why are they saying that? But then they kept saying he disappeared. It all fits now because, like, why are they saying he disappeared? But yet the brother is saying that the nightmare is back because they hadn't found him yet. Wow, they could have put that in the description. Oh, I'm kind of with you, Frank. Yeah. I think she thought dad had come out of hiding to unalive mom. The mother was mummified, the father was not. Weird, because he was missing for a lot longer than she was. It didn't make sense to me either, but I just didn't want to know the verdict. So that's why I didn't look it up. Normally I would have, because I don't really know. Hello, mommy. Ew, Brandon. Actually, do that. Use a bit of Aussie charm and spit on it. Hey, if you did that, hats off to you. There was a beaver-related Arby's reference in the Devin Michaels trial the other day. Ooh. And Gabby will say, we will never watch that trial ever. Gabby. Gabby's left the building. Well, with a hat, you wouldn't know he was bald. Nope, never. Maybe horrible childhoods are catalyst to horrible haircuts. It's a courtroom trend, apparently. Moving forward, I shall give grace. All right, I'm hitting play. We have like less than 10 minutes. We can do it.
Yes, that's just.
All right. I spoke to you. Proceed.
Kraken, I want to show you what's been marked as exhibit a Q, a R, a S, a U, a V, a W, a X. You look at these photos.
Do you want me to tell you what they are?
I'm sorry. If you would just first go through them. Do you recognize the home that is shown in these photos?
That's my mother's house.
Your Honor, at this time, the state of the United States exhibit a Q, a R, a S, a U, a V, a W, a X.
Could I take this just one more second?
Can they be entered, if they're entered, can they be entered as composite?
Yes, sir. Your Honor, we'll push those through later witness.
Okay.
Do you recall the time when you were advised your brother had been arrested?
Yes,
After he was arrested, did you ever have occasion to visit your brother in Orange County Jail?
yes,
Mrs. Bracken, your brother is charged in the death of your mother. Why would you go to the Orange County Jail?
Objection, relevance.
I don't know what the question, what the answer could be, just whether it's relevant or not. Approach it, would please. The objection be sustained.
Ms. Bracken, during the time that your brother's case was pending, how often did you see him in the jail?
I probably saw him maybe 3 or 4 times.
Would other members of your family go with you?
I took my son once or twice.
What about your husband?
I believe he went to see him.
In 2007, were you aware of the fact in April of 2007 your brother was set for trial? End of April, beginning of May.
Yes,
Prior to the trial date, did you go out to talk to your brother?
yes,
Were you in the courtroom when your brother entered a plea to second-degree murder in the death of your mother?
yes.
How many days before that plea had you met with your brother?
I went the night before.
Did you have anyone with you?
I think Christopher was with me.
Prior to this trial, had you spoke to your brother, Richard?
I went to see him. He was brought back to Orange County some months ago for a hearing, and I went to see him then.
Have the two of you ever discussed what you should testify to?
No, I only told him to tell the truth.
Are you the Did you become the executor of your mother's will?
No, I became executor of her estate.
During that, would you have been reviewing the financial records of your mother?
Yes, I think I had to present everything to the attorney.
Would that have included bank accounts at SunTrust?
Yes,
Did your mother also have bank accounts in joint accounts with her father, Lawrence Reagan?
yes,
From September 11th, when you first heard your mother was missing, to the early morning hours of December 23rd, 2003, when her body was recovered, did you ever receive any money from your brother Ricky?
no,
Did you have any knowledge that her bank accounts were accessed in any way during that time?
I believe Detective Hussey at some point in time called me and asked me if I received a Christmas present from my mom because my brother and sister had received money.
Sustained.
But you personally weren't given any money from her.
No,
Did you know of any money that your sister would have received that you knew of personally?
no,
Any discussions ever between your brother or your sister about your mother's money or your grandmother's money during this time with you?
no,
Now, back in September of 2003, do you know what type of vehicle your sister Stacey was driving?
I don't recall.
Did you ever hear that she got a new car or a new truck during this time?
Objection, hearsay.
Sustained.
Ever see that she had a new truck?
Yes,
And when did you see that?
I believe it was around my daughter's birthday, early November.
What about your brother Ricky?
I saw his new truck.
Your brother Ricky, was he working steady then?
I don't believe so.
Did you know what type of work that he was doing?
I know that he was working as an electrician and doing jobs, I think, when he had them. And then he and my sister and Chris had started a lawn business.
What was the name of the lawn business?
I think it was, I can't remember. I would know it if I heard it, but I want to say Emerald, but I don't think that's right.
Green Acres?
Green Acres, that's it.
Now, your mother's home is that in Orange County, Florida.
Yes.
Anything further?
All right, Ms. Tittis?
Thank you.
That's all. We will do cross-examination on Monday. Get out of there. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought sometimes I don't know if your chat go with somebody else's above it or if you just haven't sent your next one yet. Yes, we made it. Eventually. It took us a little bit, but we got here. We did it. We made it.
Holy,
Yeah, today's Thursday, right? Robin, you're throwing me
yeah.
off. Okay. I'm my
You know, I said the same thing this morning to my husband. I said, "What's today? Tuesday?" He's like, "No, Thursday." I was like, "Holy heck."
Yeah, I went to my dad's today. I'm like, wait a minute. Did I go to my dad's? Was I supposed to go to my dad's today? But yeah, I have my granddaughter all weekend. Yes, it was Thursday all day. Sorry. What's up, Carly?
Thanks.
But yeah, we'll be
Hello.
back Monday. Carmen will be here Monday, hopefully. Monday and Tuesdays are the only days we get her now. Think
Rude.
so. Rude. She has to work all weekend. She's gonna be a sleepy bear. Hopefully she will wake up Monday night.
I'm sad. You got to talk to her today. I didn't.
I did. And then she went to bed. I'm like, go to bed. Because she starts telling me about stuff at work, and I'm like, okay, go to bed.
Yeah. Also, same.
It-
Same.
Yeah, they're hard. I mean, typically we start off with, kind of the easier witnesses. Like,
Hmm.
you know, did you see her? I don't know, somebody not her that came in was just like, here, here's the shit life I had. Hear all about it. It's like, okay, well, we're going to take a 30-minute break at least and talk about names of names of towns in the UK and laugh a lot because that was too heavy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Carly, oops. We'll have to watch this. I will tell her. She'll be like, I don't have time to do that today. I know, Carmen.
Well, you'll text her and then she'll hit read all, and then she calls you, and then you'd be like, yeah, remember that? And she's like, no, what are you talking about? I was like, I texted you like 3 months ago about this, and it said you saw it. She's like, no, I didn't.
No,
I'm like,
I didn't.
well, now I
I
know.
just I just went in there and clicked out. Carmen will take notes. Probably from yesterday's stream.
Well,
Beavers.
she's gonna have to take a lot of notes about. I can't wait to hear from Dick Cannon. That's all I gotta say. Detective Hussey.
Bring it on. Carly, this is about a woman and her brother who the brother has already pleaded guilty to the crime, but they are accused of unaliving their mom and burying her in the rock garden behind their home because they all three lived in the same house. And uh, that's really in the nutshell what it's about. The person that was just on the stand is their sister. And they had a horrific life. Their dad was very abusive and horrible. He disappeared in 1988, and apparently they found his body the same time they found the mom's. They were implicated in his unaliving, but they were not charged as of this time in 2010. And they found the mom in 2003. The brothers, he had his trial or whatever. I don't know why he had a trial because it said he pleaded, but whatever. And then the sister testified during that trial, and then they came back all these years later, or a few years later, that was in 2007 to 2010, and charged her. So
Snipe. Yes. That's one of the favorite things Carmen always likes to bring up is how I say, saw it. I saw it with an R.
I
How
didn't.
did Gabby say saw? Was there an R in it? Yes,
Yes.
there is. I
Yes.
can't help it.
I remember the first time I asked her, I'm like, why do you put an R at the end of that? She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, there's an R. You put an R at the end of saw. She's like, no, I don't. SAR.
Sometimes you hear the R and sometimes you don't. Sometimes there's an R and sometimes there's a AHHHH in
Oh,
place of the
hilarious.
R.
Remember, I was telling you, like, people that I know from the East Coast that, like, their daughter's name was Brenda. They would always call her Brender. I'm like, there's no R at the end.
Brender?
Brenda. Why do you guys why are you putting this R there?
Brender?
They would always call her Brender. I'm like, there's no R.
I would say Brenda.
Da.
There'd be no R.
Brenda.
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 Brenda Ha.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, she's gonna need a severe handy dandy Blues Clues notebook
Oh,
to catch up on this trial.
absolutely.
An A4 notepad. Yeah.
I hope so, Ronnie, because you never know. You absolutely just never know. You start these, and it's because we really thought the Rochelle trial was going to be a dud, and it turned out. I mean, it didn't turn out anything because there was no verdict. in the trial we watched, but it turned out fun because it created such good just dialogue and chat, and I loved it.
Right. Yeah. It was good.
And then I know
Also,
Carmen, Carmen
yeah.
and I
I mean, it's
yelled at
nice.
each
Do
other.
you wash your hands? I hope you do. The news always says wash your hands.
No, he said, "Do you wash your hands?" No, that's only us out
No,
here in the Midwest.
that's AJ says that. I
I
don't
do
say that.
not
I
say
say,
wash. I
yeah, you do.
no, I do. I don't. I say wash because my
I've
mom
heard you
said
say it.
I do not say wash. My mom always said
Viva.
wash,
Viva.
and I'm like, Mom, there's no R in wash. It's Washington, not Washington. And she would always say,
Washington?
yes, she'd always say, "Excuse me, Miss Perfect." I'm like, well, I know, but there's still no R.
Washington.
Yeah.
That hurts my jaw to say certain words with R's in it. My husband always says my jaw is like it's lazy, and that's just how it is out there. We just have like lazy, certain things, and that's just the way it is. It's how we all grew up. Apparently we all saw it all, but
Yeah.
there's no other R's.
I don't know. You just put them wherever you want to.
Yeah.
I will look that up, Jeffrey, because I'm curious.
What? That was funny.
Thanks, Robin.
What'd you say?
The whole reason I found your channel forever ago was because you covered old cases that are interesting. I binged. I love you. Still just do what you do best.
Oh, that's awesome.
And now I have cool people that will come on with me. Took me a while to convince them they weren't going to fall over dead.
I mean, that's how I found AJ.
Indiana does add R's. However, I am not native from Indiana, and I was born in Nebraska, and my mom was born in Oklahoma. So there's a lot of R's out there in words that don't belong.
That's true. That's true. Can you say Worcestershire sauce? I can. Worcestershire. That was my husband. Did you hear him sneeze? That was from the kitchen. That was like 4 rooms away. Did you hear him?
Yes. At first, I thought he was saying Worcester.
I just always said that. That's so funny. Worcestershire.
Because I have a thing with Worcester. So
You do. It's not Worcester. It's Worcester.
it's Worcester. And I even heard
No,
somebody else call
it's
it that. And I'm
not.
like, they are way smarter
No.
than me. And they called it Worcester.
No, they're wrong. Wrong.
Well,
If they're talking about Massachusetts, it's Worcester. Worcester, Mass. Worcestershire sauce is something you cook with.
there's no H.
Wash your sister sauce also. Don't tell me anything, Jeffrey. We make this up as we go along, so get with the program. Sorry. Get on the train or get off. This is how we do things.
I don't thought he was saying bullshit when he's mean.
No, Haley, no,
Bullshit.
it's not Worcester. It's not Worcester. No, it's not. Wrong. Fail. F. Negative F.
Chester.
Chesta.
It's also
AJ can say Boston slang now. I mean, she's hung out with me long enough to understand what I'm saying.
I will I have no idea what you were talking about, so no.
Any volunteers? Absolutely not. If Lesko asks you to volunteer for something, say no.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter what it is, you just say no.
No.
Trust me, it's safer that way.
I can't it's not a frap. I will not ever give that one away as a frappe.
It's not a frappe. This
It
is in
is a frat
French.
house.
This is in France. This is in Fancy Town. It's a frap. Good Lord.
It's not a frat.
AJ thought that something when
She thought,
Caleb sneezed.
yeah, everybody thought he was doing something. He was
Yeah,
just,
he was doing something. He was just sneezing violently in the kitchen,
oh,
4
my-
rooms away. I can't believe you guys heard that.
just as my dogs. Not
Not
wooster as in
wooster.
woo, as in wood, maybe woo as in woo.
No, wrong. I
All
mean,
right.
give you credit for the effort, but no.
All right. Well, I know I don't say everything right because I have an Indiana, Nebraskan mixed accent that I have. Some people have thought I'm not even from this country. So I have no idea. And I just know I say everything wrong. I'm used to it. It's okay.
I mean, you sound like a regular white person to me. I mean, to sound so rude about saying that, but
No, it's fine. I mean, sometimes there's like some, just where I live, there's some hillbilly that comes out sometimes, but
from the cornfields in your
from the
backyard?
cornfield. And I'm like, I don't know what happens there, but
Well,
maybe, I don't know.
you
I'm
gotta
gonna,
tell Malachi to go back in
oh,
because you're not having it today.
Malachi, he's finished.
R.I.P. Malachi.
I sent some skunks. They took care of him.
He's been
learned.
corned.
Yeah, he's been corned.
Cream corned.
No. Oh my
Oh, man.
gosh. Okay. I'm going.
Did you hear that? Jeez.
No, I didn't hear that one.
All right, I gotta go before he does something else.
What'd he do? Did he like go chew that
No, he
time?
was like, "Brrr."
No.
I can't.
Did you ever see a hearse go by and wonder how the poor fellow died? They put you in a little box and cover you with dirt and rocks. The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinochle on your snout.
Wow. That's a good one. I like that. There once was a man from Panzan. No, I'm just kidding. I'll tell you that one at a
Yeah.
different time.
With parent CA cases. Yeah, it's a time thing right now for me, Carly.
The Hirsch song.
The hearse song. My father-in-law used to sing it all the time.
Yeah.
My husband can sing it. But,
Yeah.
all right.
Panzana. Wait till you hear that one.
Panzana? Panzan?
Once was a man
didn't
from
see.
Panzan.
Oh, Panzans?
No, I'm not gonna do it right now.
Okay, good. Because I'm ending this. I'm going.
All right.
And you guys all have a great weekend. Gabby, thanks for joining me again. I had a blast.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
It's a time thing as I only have a few days a week I can stream right now. And so it's just a time thing for me right now. I've just got a lot of irons in the fire. So
Yeah, she has to make sure that they, don't melt. And
yeah.
because she needs those irons to iron the laundry. So she doesn't want them to melt, and she only has so much time during the week.
Yeah, you guys have no idea, but I'm not complaining. Just
Oh, I
slogging
have
through.
an idea.
Oh, I know you
we
do.
have all the time in the world, apparently. Oh Lord, help me.
Oh yeah, that extra that extra hour that just doesn't exist. That's great. I loved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fabulous.
So you guys have a great weekend. I will see you all back on Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern time with hopefully Gabby and hopefully Carmen. and we will try to behave, and I know we won't. So thank you guys. You guys were like a blast tonight. I had a blast and enjoyed it, and I needed a good laugh. So thank you very, very much for all of that, and have a great weekend, and be safe, make good choices, all that fun stuff. But yet, have a good time.
Bye.
Bye.
Hot mannequin love is kinda uncanny. Click, like, subscribe, ooh, piece of candy. Looking for my spotlight, chasing my vibe. Still looking for my credibility online. Ooh, hot mannequin love, candy on the floor, don't pick it up. Chasing all the clicks, chasing all the views. Credibility's hiding, but I'm bringing you the news. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go. Ooh.